Alrighty. Just to make sure, today's day 8, right? 8 of 2020.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is not Mad Max we are living in.
It's War Day. Happy
Poison? Poison, why did you ask this question?
Just to make sure, so I can just to make sure that I can note it down on my notebook for the day of the session, so I can organize myself.
It's the 8th.
It's just for the sake of note keeping with my notes, so I know from which day my notes are.
Valid.
It's just for the sake of that, so I don't read the notes of, so I can better organize my notes. Anyway, so in the last session, you guys spent some time in the tower on the. You guys spent some time around in the city after a little bit of conflict with the party. After Nadja and Haven tried to exploit the robot, and that gave a clash of ideals. It led it to the death of Bucket, and led it to both Nadja and Valtra saying, this party is not for us, we're gonna leave. So both of them left the party. Right now, Barry finished burying the body of Bucket, and as he does, you guys are in on this part of the city with no vehicle, and our dearest Skip just noticed that the Harlequin of Hatred is standing by one of the buildings watching the party with this wicked smile to her face. She doesn't seem to have any of the cameras with her, and none of the skulls are around. Even with your nat 20, you don't see any of them. So it's probably safe to presume that, there's none of them. So, as this happens, what do you folk do?
How close is she?
She's about 90 feet. Not really 90 feet. Yeah, she's about 180 feet in one of the buildings. She's standing on one of the bookstores, and she's watching you guys through a window with this smile on her face.
Yeah, Skip's the only one that notices her, right?
Yeah, I would be on Skip.
I legit don't know what to do.
Well, Tobias, he's still looking over at the bike, wondering, how are we all going to fit on this bike?
I think I was grabbing onto... Who was I nearest to again?
You'd be nearest to Barry, if I'm not mistaken.
I nudge Barry.
Yes, Skip?
And point towards her.
Would I be able to see her at this point?
Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Sorry, I just noticed I was on roll 20 because my brain dumb.
Get it out, 20!
Oof. So as you get to roll 20, Haven does mention, well, I can get in my bottle and you guys just carry it. So that is one less space to worry about, I guess.
We'll see when we have to come to that.
Well, in my half, he was only a back.
18.
18.
You do see in the darkness, you don't have dark vision, do you?
Nope.
You do see in the darkness a couple red dots, like blinking eyes staring at the party. You don't only see who is there, but you do see it.
Skip, what do you see out there?
It's her.
The
weird, beautiful lady.
Oh, yes. We should leave here as fast as we can, shouldn't we? So Barry's gonna get up and slowly back away to everyone else.
Right, you back away to Tobias and Haven, who are currently discussing about how they're gonna get everyone to the bike.
Hey, Tobias, that one lady's back.
Well, there's a lot of ladies. What do you mean, one lady?
The mutant one. The one with like,
lady with the skulls.
Oh, her.
She's watching us.
what we should
Well,
do
I'd
now is stay
expect so,
calm
like-
and think about our next move.
I think we're some of the only people, I guess, that aren't going to be actively attacking other people in this place. Makes sense.
What do we do?
Leave? Kyle, she mentioned that she records shit. Might have something to do with either that fight earlier or something else.
No idea on my end. I don't know why she's here.
Well, it turned in. I don't think all of us are going to fit on this bike.
Should we just run by foot then?
We shouldn't run by foot. We'd be embedding the only way we can travel back to the town.
See that Haven just is keeping his guard up with just prepared if something happens. Not to mention that the Harley Quinn is here.
Guess if Barry goes into the lamp, then I guess we could the rest of us could fit on there. It's meant to fit an orc, so it shouldn't be too hard.
I would think it should.
And no offense, I'm pretty sure you're the heaviest person here.
None taken.
I could probably fit in one of your bags.
Yeah, exactly. So Skip wouldn't be taking the face in the bike, so it would just be the problem between me, you, and Hayden.
I'm not gonna lie, probably not gonna be the most useful here. If she does chases, so I might better be off in the bottle.
Well, the thing is,
Wait, Hayden, can you hide yourself in the bottle?
For a while.
how many people can fit in that bottle?
One.
How long is a while?
Let me check the ability.
They changed the fonts on here.
Fonts on what?
On the sheet, yeah, they definitely changed the fonts. Either that, or they changed like their color.
Yeah, there was a lot of changes to the Roll20 thingamajig. Like the colors, fonts, etc.
Looks the same to me.
An object is spell getting focus can determine over the correct vessel stable. There's an action while you're holding the vessel. You target a willing creature you can see within 100 feet of you to create a tender wisp of elemental material. Links for 1 hour. So pretty much you can cast spells through it. While you are tethered to this creature, you gain the following benefits. As a bonus action, perception check, you can create a tether. Doesn't really say that you can just pop inside the bottle.
I know there's an ability that lets you.
He can get objects inside the bottle, but doesn't really say people. And let me plop this in here. Because it's a really long wall of text.
I think the ability I'm thinking of, I think at 11th level you can. They just like drag people in there.
Did it say that?
I know at 11th level that you get an ability, either 11th or 12th level, you get an ability to let you do that. Just like the fiend warlock
Well,
can
they're
drag you into
contemplating. I
their
look over
patron.
back at the Harlequin. Is she getting any closer?
She does seem to be moving.
Would it be fair to...
I will say that for now, for this one instance, they're gonna allow one person in the bottle. Then I'm gonna have to recheck the class.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be fair to say you could put someone in there, but he just can't cast spells.
Yeah, let's go for that for now.
So he can put himself in there and just not be able to cast spells. Because I think that would make the most sense.
Yeah, let's go with that for now.
How much weight can this bike support?
It's only two. It's only two people. Yeah.
It's first of all, it's a bike that was made for an orc. So
I just wanted to make the technicality. I don't want the bike to fall apart on the way there.
It's a heavily armored bike that is pretty sturdy, so you should be fine.
Yeah, because one people on the bike would be me, you, and Skip. and I'd be holding onto the bottle that Haven's in. So I think that once we got everything, like, Tobias, if you could, you know how to move this thing, right?
Drive. It's simple.
Good, because I don't know how to drive either.
Alright. Then everyone on the Orc Bike Express.
I pick up the bottle Haven's in, and then I grab Skip. So you're sure you're okay to go inside of the bag?
I'm fine in there. Come on, let's go.
Okay, we're ready.
Alright. Start the bike and start driving.
Right, so as you start driving, Skip, you do see that the figure that is a Harley Quinn, she starts to move away from the party from a distance, and with your perception, you do notice that she polymorphs into this strange humanoid kind of creature with these large hooves and a humanoid torso with this wicked horns and wicked claws, as she at the distance starts to clop and move through buildings. Strangely, she's apparently to be going around somewhere. You're not really sure where.
Is she still behind us?
No, but she turned into a weird thing and went away. Weird big thing.
Well, as long as she isn't on our back, I think we'll be fine.
Alright. So you guys start to drive out of town, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Very well. So as you guys are driving out of town, you do see the wrecked city, broken buildings, more of those robotic parts scattered throughout the land and buildings. Like you see, once again, those massive arms. You see the... Let me take care of the music, Pink. Don't worry.
Okay, sure. It just feels a bit quiet.
Yeah, and I want the quiet. That's what I want. Anyway.
You should have skipped.
Hold on. There you go. There you go.
So, come back.
It's fine. Just let me handle it. And
Sure
if it's
thing.
quiet, let it be.
You say
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, and I just found the abilities. Genie's Vessel is just not on the character sheet, where you pretty much created like a extra dimensional little pocket for yourself. Anyway, it's just that the 11th level ability is where you can choose. Anyway, so as you guys are traveling, there's no radio on this bike. Question: who has the walkie-talkies again? Was it Nadja, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I think it was given Naja in case either Naja or Veltris. Either one of them.
You gave it to...
The plan that we wanted. The plan was like, oh, contact the orcs through the radio and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You lost that out loud, or was that like out of character?
That was other character.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure. Alright, so as you guys are traveling and going throughout the wasteland, you see that you have pretty much a half-full tank. Like, have most of a half, so you should be fine to travel back towards the city, or at least towards Dogsville. It's not really far away. The reason it took you guys so long were the stops along the road and the chase. Barry and Skip, as you guys are on the back of the motorcycle, feeling the bumps of the road and the sharp winds of the desert, I want both of you to roll me perception checks with disadvantage.
Oh. Righto.
Christ.
15. Still good rolls with
17.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I got a 17. That's a great roll for a disadvantage.
Hell yeah. Alright, so one thing both of you notice, through the time you guys were there, strangely, some of the places have like carnival decorations, like those little flags that say usually hang from building to building?
Like banners.
Yeah.
Like banners, but you see that those banners are being held together by like ropes made out of probably guts.
What
And
are
you see
those?
these long banners that have like this symbol of the 6-armed figure, each hand holding a blade, and strangely enough, the figure has like a skull face with a clown nose.
Some sort of twisted carnival. We should get away from here as fast as we can. It's making me a bit sick.
What's going to happen back like this? Best in all the wind being in your face and the dust.
Skip ducks deep into Barry's bag. Worried and just nervous in general.
Valid feeling to feel at this point.
So, as you guys travel, is there anything you guys would like to discuss in role-playing?
So, what are we gonna do now? We're down 2 people.
This whole situation's it's gone more than just south. We lost our only point. We lost the second form of transport we had, and I just don't know.
Well, a car shouldn't be too tough to come by if we go to a bigger city. We could probably buy one off somebody.
That's fair. And I'm not sure like how things went down.
Well, people make their own decisions, and if they want to leave, they leave.
That's fair, but we could have just done this. We could have done this a lot cleaner than we did. It all seems very, very, very messy.
Well, it's pretty easy to say that in post-fact, but people get heated in the moment. People don't want to talk about things. Sometimes not everyone's given all the information they should. And life usually fucks you over, so that's usually so. It's unlucky in this situation.
That's fair. It's just I just wish we could have gotten to talk to them one last time before they just up and left. I'm not sure. How do you feel about all of this, Skip?
Bad.
Can't say I blame you.
I wish I could have been there to say something about doing stuff I don't know.
No, I feel the exact same way. It feels like this all was
I
out
wish
of
I
our
could have
control.
stopped it from telling him to do telling Haven to do those things.
Just it would have been a lot easier if we just talked to the robot in the first place. But like how you said, it's what's done is done. We can't change that fact. Just have to live with what happened.
Skip's just really upset at how much she just hurt the party's feelings in general, like in various ways. Probably not intentionally, but like at all.
Okay.
And she's just sort of like curled up inside the backpack, just upset at everything.
Okay. So, as you guys are traveling and had your conversation, You guys managed to get a good distance away from the last city you guys were in, until the point where you guys seeing that it's getting pretty late now, and you guys can see at the distance Dogsville with the skyscrapers. You see the broken down buildings, and as that happens, you do see that as you're approaching the city. Are you guys going to approach the city, or are you guys going to go somewhere else?
We'll probably at least approach the city. Probably approach the city because doubt that Tobias wants to be driving all day and night.
Okay, so as you start to approach the city, you do see that there's a little inn to the side, like little road stop. You said, yeah, this probably should be a good place to stop at least. And yeah, let me just see. You do see that there's a little bit of those really old neon signs that have kind of shine.
Like
you do see that there's a little neon sign that somehow still working, that has only the words "no" and "vac" shining.
Novak? What does that mean?
No idea.
And Tobias roll a history check.
Sure thing. Actually,
See what that could mean, because Tobias a chronicle of old world knowledge.
so you do know that like old hotels and old stuff used to have like a little bit of neon signs. You even see to this day in some cities they have like these fancy lights, little neon plackets. This probably is like broken down, like supposed to say no vacancy, but just 2 lights are glowing.
It means no vacancy.
But you also don't see like any movement inside the building. You don't see any lights being turned on. You just see the sign, really.
It might be no vacancies. Oh, for
Really?
these people know what that means.
By the way, are we in Dogsville or just like outside of it?
No terminar de ideia. You guys are outside of it, like you are like in a little pit stop where you can rest a little bit.
So if they're using the sound properly, that probably means people aren't welcome.
Most likely. But that's only if the sign is new, no.
Doesn't hurt to try. And Tobias will walk up to if there's any doors.
Yeah, there's a door, like a little bit of a wooden door that you can probably knock it open, or
Yeah, Tobias will knock.
you go, and the door falls backwards.
Well, I guess the sign
falls
just
off its
put up
hinges.
there.
Tobias, what did you find?
Well, the door has fallen off its hinges.
Oh, so no one's here then.
Yeah, so I guess it's no vacancy for everyone else but us.
Fair enough. Let's just get our stuff in as fast as we can.
But let's proceed with caution. We don't know if anyone's actually here.
Should we bring the bike inside or leave it out?
Take
How
it
do we
inside.
do
I
that?
don't. If taken inside, I'd rather not you get poached or something.
I feel the same way.
You got really mad last time people took things from us.
Because stealing isn't nice, Skip. Especially when you cherish things.
Yeah, she holds her she tugs her cardigan, understandingly.
We don't want to repeat of last time.
Alright. So, I want you guys... So, are you guys going to just stay on the entry hall, or you want to go in? Because the entry hall, you see, has 2 couches. It has, like, a little stand for magazines. you do see that there's a little bit of a tower, like a small little tower that has a bunch of little ports for different entrances. That is like that says free chards. My brain today.
Oh, like a
Charger thing.
So can charge up your stuff for free there. Seems to be working. There's a little bit of there seems to be a little bit of water fountain that the water is complete moss.
But Barry would stay in that entry hall with the couches. He wouldn't want to move any. He wouldn't want to tempt anything else.
But Tobias will bring the bike in.
Alright, you bring the bike in. It's a bit heavy to pull, but you managed to get it in. The other thing as well is that you see that there's a little bit of a desk with a computer where you can see, and there seems to be a couple of little closets around.
Tobias will mess around with the computer. He basically knows nothing about technology, but he'll try.
Okay, so as you're messing around, you surprisingly fucking working. You see that the computer takes about 5 minutes to start up. Seems to be a little bit old and really dusty. And you do see that there's a couple of logs, and the thing
Skip goes over and looks too.
Alright, so you see that there is there's clients, there's something called patience that has a little bit the symbol of cards, and something called pinball simulator to the side. And right at the bottom, you see that there's a little file that is anime I need to catch up to.
I can't make heads or tails on any of this.
I think I saw something called a pinball thingy at the junkyard, which was like this weird table thing.
Dude, how does that
Really
fit
colorful.
how does that fit in the computer?
Let's look. She mouses over to the pinball thingy and clicks on it.
Alright, so as you click, you do see that there is this it starts a game called Space Cowboy Pinball.
She looks at Tobias, a cowboy.
It's like a picture of a cowboy with those really stupid bubble helmets with a cowboy hat on top of it, and he's wrangling an asteroid that is shaped like a bowl.
What is this?
It looks like the thing that I found at the junkyard.
So tell me, do any of you play the video game?
The device is too weirded out at this concept, so he's just gonna walk away and look further into this place.
Okay.
Tobias is dumbfounded by the concept of video games.
Insane, really.
Why don't you just get a soccer ball and play soccer outside?
Fucking
Back in
boomer.
my day,
Do you play the video
back in
game?
my day, the only toys we had to play with were guns. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play catch, but the only things we used were rocks. And then we just threw them at each other until one of us stopped moving.
Fuck.
The only fun we had was a trusty 9-iron. No, wait, that's a golf ball.
No, keep it. 9-iron.
I meant to say 6-iron. Shit.
No, I like that one better.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Skip's gonna play some
Man does, a slave obeys.
Fuck. Skip, I've been waiting to say this. Roll me a gamer check.
You did. How do I do that?
Roll me roll me either intelligence or dexterity. Check.
Nice.
You can use sleight of hand if you want to.
Oh, my best stat you shouldn't have. Skip's an epic gamer girl.
The person who should be the boomer is not the boomer.
My dude, you get a really big high score. You get 69 for 20.
Oh damn! Oh shit!
It's really fun.
I really wanted you to say, "Oh, you start playing with the game crashes."
No!
That's not one.
That would be a net one.
Computer explodes. It's too old to run.
That would just be kicking her while she's down!
You see, as you get the score, you just see that the cowboy wrangling the bull goes, "Yeehaw, partner!" And the game resets.
Don't know about you, but I'm really disappointed this thing doesn't have Minecraft on it.
You didn't look hard enough.
Tobias doesn't look hard enough.
She walks back over to the party.
Okay.
Skip, I heard you were screaming over there. What did you find on that computer?
I found a thing, it was fun.
What could be fun on the computer?
Come over here and look. She goes over and shows him the game.
Barry crouches down, looks at the computer. Pinball? What is this?
It's a game!
Nothing.
You make the ball go down and spring and it bounces off all this stuff, then each time it hits the thing it gives you points, and you need to use the buttons to make the thingies make it not fall in the hole.
And this was making you screaming laughter? Joy?
It's really fun, give it a try!
I'm not sure how this works, but I'll try. That's...
Very Romeo. Go ahead.
I know what you're gonna say, and you're gonna stop right there.
GF, bloody.
Shit.
Pretty good!
Yeah, you get a pretty high score. You get a 58,200. And once again, the cowboy on the asteroid as you finish the game goes, "Yeehaw, partner!" And you see a high score that has like, Skip, why did you place your name on the high score? You have 3 letters, by the way.
SKP.
Okay. You just see that there's SKP, there's ass under it, and there's a bunch of like random letters.
I can see why you like this. This is actually pretty fun.
Great!
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything like this before, so it's kind of... I don't think there's the right word for it. Maybe surreal?
Alright, so as this is happening, Tobias, you are investigating the... Yeah. Tobias, you were investigating the rest of the hotel, right?
She pockets the laptop.
It's a whole computer, my dude.
Oh, okay.
You want to take the computer?
I thought it was just a laptop. Okay, I'll leave it.
Okay, so as you think on that, Tobias, you did say you want to investigate the rest of the hotel,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So as you're investigating, what you looking for specifically?
I'd just like beds or people if there's anyone here. My voice has been cracking all week.
It's fine.
I might be going through second puberty. Who knows?
Right, so as you are investigating around, in one of the rooms and doors, you do hear
When he hears that, he will go to investigate with his gun out, alright?
Do you want to be stealthy?
Yeah, try to be stealthy. Tobias doesn't know if that's like a ferocious animal or a person, alright? He doesn't know.
Alright. You go look to it.
And the last person he saw, what he heard that was around them was the Harlequin, so...
Yeah.
He hasn't heard her sleep. He doesn't know if she sounds like a cartoon character.
Alright. So roll me a stealth check. Roll me a stealth check. This is gonna be a really easy DC.
I can't wait for that one. God damn it.
Alright, so you open the door, and you do see that one of the beds, currently snuggling with a sniper rifle, is a familiar kobold.
Oh shit!
Damn.
As you see this little red kobold with this weird collar on her neck, snuggling with a sniper rifle, and she seems to have like by her side a little bag with trinkets and baubles, and you do see something by her that is sleeping under the bed as well. There's a little puppy.
Adorable.
Alright, so Tobias doesn't want to wake up the dog, and he doesn't want her to shoot him. So...
Hamburger.
Is there a door for this room?
Yeah.
He will walk out, he will close the door, and then knock. But he'll step to the side of the door in case he just shoots the door randomly. He doesn't know.
Smart move.
As you knock on the door, you hear, "Ha!" As you hear also a bullet coming through the door.
Smart move.
Tobias made the Mark Man move.
And
You shoot everybody that knocks on a door.
Who's there? Who's there? As you also hear, bark, 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 bark.
Skip is startled by the sound of a gunshot.
You know, I'm the person who shot the birds.
What?
One of the people.
Open the door.
Well, are you gonna shoot me?
I don't know. Are you gonna shoot me?
No.
Roll me a persuasion check. You come in.
Persuasion to not get shot.
Master of persuasion.
Nice.
Okay. You see that the little couple goes, Alright, I will not shoot, but if you try anything funny, I'ma shoot.
Alright.
Open the door.
He'll slowly open the door with his hands in the air. Like he just don't care.
And also, as you open the door, you see that the little dog is like barking, and she says, "Settle down, little Jimmy. No need for violence right now. He's friend, I think.
Jesse and Jimmy.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's you. You're alive. Huh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to die. Not gonna lie.
Well, I survived.
Oh, that's nice. You see that the dog like rushes in and tries to bite you, but his maw is too weak, so it's like chewing on a chewing toy.
Yes, Good.
By the way, the species is imagine like a mixture of a beagle with a bulldog for this one.
It's basically a baby trying to bite down on hard leather. So
yeah, it's going like. By the way, I will be right back.
no problem.
I'm sorry.
I just looked up a bulldog beagle mix. It's adorable.
Yeah, it is. And I put the image I found in what's it called in general.
Beagle.
Look cute as hell.
Yeah. Beagle.
Beeble.
Beagle.
Beeble is an amazing name for a dog breed.
It is.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Poison. Beagle bulldogs are called Beebles.
Nice. You have a beeble on your feet trying to chew.
Jimmy the Beeble.
Yeah, Jimmy the beeble. Is she the... bloody hell. She puts the rifle on the bed and tries to grab the dog out of your foot. Let me roll a strength check for this girl.
It's the puppy.
She has a 6 strength, my dude. She has a whole 6 for her strength. She struggles a little bit, and you see that the dog is like being limp body as trying to bite on your shoe until he finally lets it loose. And she falls on her back with the dog on her lap.
I'll help her up.
Thank you.
Now, do you know if you're the only person here?
There was this one other guy earlier, but he left.
Could you describe him?
Big coat, green coat, had like this weird horn on his forehead. Creepy, weird.
Can't make heads or tails of that. So I got there's some other people with me down at the lobby level. Just want to let you know that. Just looking through here, making sure if anyone else was here.
No, it should be just me. Oh yeah, by the way, don't go to the south. I kinda laid some traps there, so yeah, don't go there.
Good to know. Good to know.
Unless you want some skunk fart on your face. It's nasty.
I'll take your word for it. Guess if you need anything, we'll be down at the lobby.
I mean, do you have any extra food?
Let me check. So that I guess I got some soup.
Soup?
Yeah, I'll give her a can of soup.
The sauce.
Just put on some music now. I don't think anything's playing.
No, it's the ambience.
It's the ambience. I don't want to put music right now. It's fine.
So, and I guess as much as I can spare right now.
This is fine. You see that she pulls out a knife and just starts stabbing the can, trying to open it.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be seeing you, and I'll start walking away.
Give me your life juices. As she's trying to stab the can.
And don't cut yourself.
Oh, I won't. Fucking hell.
Takes 1 damage.
She took a whole 1 damage.
And dies immediately.
I mean, come on, man. She's a kobold. She's not.
I'm kidding.
She has a whole 5 hit points.
She's not a commoner.
She has a whole 5 hit points, my dude. It's fine.
That's good. And commoners have a maximum of 3, so.
So yeah, Barry and Skip, you did hear the gunshot as you see.
She's been hiding in Barry's coat ever since.
As you see Tobias coming back with 1 less can of sauce.
Skip, you can get out of the coat now. I think it's fine.
Okay. She backs out. She backs out of the coat bashfully.
Yeah, I just ran to that kobold from the harpy place.
Good, because I wanted to. Wait, not the hard. Yeah.
No, it wasn't harpies. It was dogs.
Yeah, those were the dogs. I think the
Was it
kobold.
Dogville?
Yeah, she was.
Oh no, yeah, that.
trying to kill that other one. Remember the one with the wings?
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't there for the second half of Dogsville, so.
That kobold from the harpy place.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I wasn't there for the second half of the Dogsville.
Oh yeah, you weren't. I forgot about that.
I don't remember. We never actually went there yet.
No. I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We weren't there for that place.
Exactly, leave early, but
I mean, it worked out well enough in the end.
yeah.
Yeah, we met Jesse during the tutorial combat against.
Yeah, just redacted from the Dogsville place.
We weren't even at Dogsville yet.
From the place outside Dogsville.
There you go. The kobold?
Yeah, kobold. One with the dog.
Well, that describes the gunshot. That was. By the way, we were a bit worried.
That's how Wyatt's got the kill on the biggest one.
Yeah, if I didn't think ahead, I probably have a bullet in my abdomen right now.
It's good enough that we know she's here. I mean, that's more allies to help us out. I just don't know how she's here. I thought she lived in the sewers.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't go into the south.
I'll take the warning.
It's trapped, and she brought up skunks.
Yeah, no, I'll take the warning. Skip. Imagine something that smells absolutely horrible, but just constant, like in a gas form. It's disgusting. You would want to know.
Skip seems unfazed. She lives in a junkyard.
Let's put it like this: if you use that, everyone else in this entire place is gonna smell it too, and that's not good.
Yeah. Okay. So what now?
Sleep is what I want to do now. We've been on the move for who knows how long at this point.
For a decent bit.
just close enough to Dogsville first, like, on to our next objective here, but we actually never actually did the orcs.
Well, if anything, I doubt those orcs are a 4-man job. Especially without resupplying, so.
We probably we might have to go back to town.
Maybe we should try doing like the dog thing, because we might get something out of that, and then we can get stuff to help with other stuff. I think. I don't know.
It makes sense to me. So our plan of action should be going to Dogsville, doing what Tobias wants to do, and then we go all the way back to Again, I forget what it's called.
Aquafria?
Then we go back to Aquafria. How does that sound?
Sounds fine with me.
That sounds good.
Now, if you guys don't mind me, I'm gonna
I'll
pass
shit
it
a
on.
robot, I think.
Alright.
Second.
Oh dear. Is Pink having...
I was roboting for a moment, sorry.
It's alright. Let us know if you get more roboting. Alright. So, you guys gonna be resting. Are any of you gonna keep watch?
Tobias will take watch.
Okay.
Skip will watch after him.
Okay, so Tobias, roll me a perception check.
But until then, Skip's like all snuggled up against Barry for warmth and comfort.
Aww. Okay.
Cute.
Adorable. Tobias, you don't really notice anything. Quiet night. Sometimes at very far away you hear gunshots. Very far away you hear the sounds of violence. Just the wasteland being the wasteland.
I would assume Tobias will, before he goes to bed and let Skip take the second watch, he'll position himself right in front of the door. He'll have his gun in his hand, his hat over his eyes, waiting for someone to enter, and then he'll go to sleep.
Okay. So, Skip, you keep second watch. Roll me perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
My luck!
Skip falls asleep.
Skip, you're kind of falling asleep. You're kind of falling asleep. Not really bothering with your surroundings. The last thing you swear you see is the Jessie, being the kobold, with this little tiny dog on her mouth, holding by the little neck thing. She seems to be walking like a gecko in all fours with a giant bag on her back, and she's just walking away. Looks at you for a while. You see the dog have this really grumpy.
She falls.
Yeah, the last thing you see is the dog with a really grumpy face, and she just leaves. But you don't really notice anything and fall asleep. Okay, let me roll severity for this.
Can't wait for a potential party member to walk through the door, then Tobias just shoots their kneecap or something.
Oh, hello, it's me!
Ah!
Yeah, pretty much.
God damn it!
Why did you do it?
Could have been anybody. You could have been the enemy.
Yeah.
Fuck! Anyway, the night passes and you guys wake up early in the morning. You have your spell slots, you have your resources, you have your equipment. Everything seems to be in order.
Did you guys see anything last night?
Nope.
Hey, I fell asleep. Yeah.
Skip, are you okay?
I fell asleep on my watch. I'm sorry. I was very tired.
We're inside of a building. The worst. I hope nothing bad happened, at least.
Skip checks your inventory and just general person.
Okay. As you check everything, you look at your hand, it's metallic. You blink, it's normal again.
Wait, what?
Yes.
What? She just starts smushing her face like, is my brain okay?
Everything should.
Skip, are you feeling alright?
I don't know.
I'm not sure how to help out here. You have a fever? Or...
I don't know. My hand looked like it was made of metal for a second, but it's not. And it...
Tobias will look over. Is her hand made of metal?
Made of flesh, from what you can see.
It's flesh to me.
I don't see anything wrong with you. I
remember before I went to sleep, the kobold was there with a bag.
Maybe she was just
I don't know what
sleeping.
was in it.
Well, she was just sleeping
Yeah,
for a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if she was leading back to the sewers. Not sure what the metallic thing's about, though.
But, like I said, Skip looked in their inventory. Is there anything missing?
Everything's there.
Oh.
Who knows? Maybe it's just some delusions. It was pretty stressful yesterday.
And also lack of sleep that could cause hallucinations.
Yep.
After sleeping?
No, lack of sleep. But
We just woke up!
Maybe you were sleeping restlessly. I'm not fully sure. Just, I'm not sure if I could help out with the metallic hand thingy. I'm sorry about that. Barry's gonna lean down the Skip and touch her forehead to see if she feels like hot, if her forehead feels hot.
Everything seems normal. Normal temperature.
You have a normal temperature. I'm not sure what's happening with you. Let's head back to town and see if there's anyone who can help us out with this.
Do we need to go to the dog place first?
After dog place, you're right.
Alright, let's go.
Skip's just gonna quickly look around for the junk on the way out.
You find some discarded papers, some discarded tissues.
I gotta do my thing.
I know. You find some discarded papers, some discarded little things. You could steal the mouse from the computer. That's junk, right?
No.
Anyway, you don't really see anything important. You see some candy wraps as well, but nothing really good thing.
I was more just to try and busy herself, but there's nothing here, and she just leaves.
Alrighty. You guys leave and start to head to town. So, as you guys are traveling, you guys are heading towards the city of Dogsville. Even getting closer to it, you can smell soggy, the smell of soggy dog.
Yeah.
The smell of wet dog permeates the air.
Indeed. And so does urine.
Ooh.
It's quite strong.
Damn it.
This place smells rancid.
And you do see that by the side of the road. Actually, roll me perception checks. Actually, no, just tell me your passive perceptions.
15.
14.
16.
15. Alright, Barry, you are perceptive enough to see it. You see 2 orc skeletons to the side being packed by vultures.
I saw dead orcs on the side of the road.
Not too weird, you know. They probably just got out here too far and probably fell to those giant dogs from earlier. Remember those things?
Yeah, of course, but that's what we should be worried about, the giant dogs.
I'm pretty sure we can outrun giant dogs on this thing.
Skip remembers being accosted by a dire dog.
Ooh. I could slow down a giant dog if it tried to attack us, but you should still be careful.
typing, keeping notes, keeping track of what's going on.
Yeah.
Alright, so you move along and you guys start to reach Tugsville. So, I want to know where you guys are going. You see
Where's
that
there
there's
to go?
You see that there's the main road of the city where you can probably just travel around, just see around the place and investigate. The main street divides into 4 places, and actually I have a map for this. Hold on.
Nice.
I just need my roll 20 to not to be such a gay baby about this.
Impossible.
I know, right? Hold on. Roll 20, could you for once help me and play along with me? That would be nice.
You're asking too much in roll 20, dude.
I know, but it would be nice. Do you guys see the map?
Nope.
Not yet.
Beans. Hold on. Alright, just give me a moment because Roll 20 decided to do the funny not collaboration thing again.
Try refreshing.
Yeah, I'm refreshing it right now. By the way, did I ever make like a party travel icon yet?
It's the car, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're just using the beast up to that point.
I think we're just using like the spell token thingy in the placeholder.
Okay, so where's utility? There we go. Alrighty. So where is my thing? Or 20 stuff. I apologize for this. Do you mind if I take a quick break to fix this?
Hey, no problem.
Okay.
I have to go to the bathroom anyways.
Yeah.
Good time to break.
I'll be right back.
So let's take a break here as I try to fix this problem with Roll 20 because the map I did is all messed up and not in the correct layers.
I'm gonna roll some music in the meantime.
You can place now the music.
Because ambience isn't good for breaks.
I know. Just keep in mind to keep it to something a little bit more, not really high energy and not too loud.
I'm back. I mean, I'm here.
You know.
Go, Haki.
I'm going on break.
Today was my mom's birthday, so I missed the beginning. What exactly happened?
Oh, it's her birthday? Congratulations for her.
Yeah. We had a late breakfast.
Hey. Our turn. What?
Why did you say pink?
Fucking Robotnik.
Can't believe that Pink is Robotnik from the funny Sonic cartoon.
Ah, I can't believe it too, man. It's crazy.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, he asked what happened. The fucking Harlequin was spying on us, being a creep, so we left and just generally lamented about our current situation. That's about it. Also, Skip got a high score on pinball.
Yeah, it was the funny numbers.
I wonder what kind of stuff's gonna happen around here.
Some fuckery, just to be sure. Definitely.
Quite.
But did they ever show you guys the image of the Zeppelin?
I think you might have drawn something.
I mean, once we...
It's basically the Twin Towers with a blimp lodged between them. Or jammed through them.
You guys are actually entering to the place where close to the place where the Zeppelin is, so it's actually interesting.
Checking the Zeppelin would be on a device's priority list.
If you want to, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll wait for you guys to finish the break. I'm just finishing up the map that... It didn't load!
I mean, I'm ready.
I know, but it just didn't load some of the images, some of the little squares I want to be, because I'm making the simpler maps, same way I made for Aquafria, but But even then, some of the things that I place are in the wrong quote unquote layer, and the ones that are in the right layers are unclipped. And it wasn't like this when I made it, so I'm quite pissed right now. Also, if the city design doesn't make sense, don't judge me. I don't know how the city works.
It's fine.
It's fine, man. It's fine.
It's not really fully how the place works. It's just a simplified map that I'm drawing here.
That's fine.
Lately, I didn't have much time for stuff, so, you know, I do my best. I actually might legit need to use the bathroom really quickly. I'll be
Well,
right
don't
back.
do it then.
I know. but I will go do it soon enough. Hold on. Just need to finish up some stuff that should be finished, but it's not anymore.
Ozzy and Sirius and Bert, where are you?
Right here.
Wait for them. I still have to do my stuff.
Yeah. So I just realized Poison isn't done yet, so
Yeah,
I'm just gonna watch YouTube video.
no problem.
Hola.
Also, I'm pretty sure what those two orc skeletons are supposed to be, by the way. Just in case.
Can't wait for the orc skeletons to rise and be formed together to make a bigger skeleton.
No, that's not what I mean.
That's what I want, you know.
Orcatron?
Yeah,
I
and
mean, I know where they came from.
then the orcs come out of no. Well, not the orcs. The dogs come out of nowhere and chase the orcs out of town.
Ah, yes, we as skeletons will take over the set. Oh no, dogs, and we're made of bones!
Yeah, no!
No, He-Man!
No! He-Man ruined my plans again!
Bones!
Fuck you, He-Man!
Fuck you!
And your sexy abs!
Bones!
How's
Are y'all ready?
has a new character coming by?
Good question.
I'm not sure if you're gonna introduce the new characters today. Probably not.
Ah,
Here's the
why do
thing:
we have to wait so long?
you cannot expect me to introduce new characters right the next session, man.
Yeah, I know. I think that's unrealistic. I think there's gotta be build up.
There has to be a little bit of build-up.
I assume they do once we're done with Dogtown, but let's just continue on.
That would probably take a bit.
Build up instantly for you. You know, they're trying to steal the Zeppelin. Tobias gets mad. Bam, instant.
Alright. So, you guys are down there with the party token. Are you entering in, are you going in with bikes or are you going in to, on foot?
On bike.
Yeah,
Okay, so, as you guys walk into the city, you see multiple buildings. Some of them are more modern, while others of them seem weirdly, fantasy-ish, if it makes sense. You even
Somewhat
see
understand.
how, you see how some of them have more of a classical elven architecture, where you see some other with the clash of the modern and more efficient and more dry look to them. It's quite weird to see, but all the buildings are very tall and very big. You do see that there are a lot of buildings with broken windows. You see a lot of broken down cars and carts. You see that there are a lot of skeletons on the floor with some bones missing. I wonder why. And surprisingly enough, the smell of dog urine and dog wet fur starts to die down a little bit.
Just getting used to it.
You probably are getting used to it at this point. So, as you guys are exploring, you do see at the distance, like between two of these massive spiral towers, there seem to have like this very beautifully decorated exterior with this marble kind of stone to it that kind of grow into spirals. They seem to be damaged, but not so much, and they are actually quite beautiful. You see that between the two of them, there's this bad boy stuck between them.
Oh, that's not a fucking blimp. That's a battleship.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I call it blunt because it's mostly what it is.
It's less of a. It's more of an airship, is the word I think you mean.
Yeah, that works as well.
Did a World War II Zeppelin, damn it.
So you see that stuck between the two spiral towers. You do see that there's like this red shell to it, and has a bunch of flags on the top of it.
Oh, that would be a mighty vehicle to use. Worry about space at all.
Whoa.
I think it'd be more useful to salvage that thing.
Pulling up to
Question, we're
yours.
still on the bike, right? Because that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, we're still on the bike.
Okay. So I said you walk into town and I got confused.
No, that's
fine.
fair.
So here's how travel is gonna work. You guys are gonna have a travel initiative inside the city, and you guys are gonna tell for which direction you want to go. Since you guys are all in the same vehicle right now, and you're going together, you guys tell me which ways you want to go. You can go through buildings, and they're gonna reveal the fog of war as you guys travel.
I'd say leave the travel up to Tobias. I don't want to debate him on where to go.
Yeah.
Love to check
Driving.
out this, but we're running low on gas. We need to get food. At least on Tobias, and only 2 days worth of rations left.
I have 7 days worth. No, that's 6 days worth of rations left.
I mean, you still have 45% gasoline, so you should be fine for now.
We have Incas. How many rations do we have?
I have 6.
8, and then how many? Do you have any on you? Skip.
Skip.
Do you have any rations?
I have 3. But I didn't eat breakfast this morning.
21. Well, not 20. Sorry, not 21. 11. I wish 21. Does Haven have any?
I can check his character sheet.
Also, I marked 2 off my sheet because I forgot today. So I actually have 5 days of rations left. That's 7, but 5 is still good.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me check Haven's. He has currently he has 6 days of rations. No, 7 days of rations.
Yeah, but better safe than sorry. So Tobias is just going to continue down the road.
So as you're continuing down the road and traveling towards it, as you
Can I
get
mark up a
closer,
ration and skip each one on the way there?
each long rest you guys have marks a ration, and each short rest does mark a ration as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So, as you guys are traveling, could you guys tell me again what's your passive perceptions?
16.
15.
14.
I
see.
Currently,
Well,
with the 3 of us, our passive perceptions go by height, so as tall as
You're
16.
right.
It works perfectly.
There you go.
Yeah. So, this is gonna be interesting. Barry, you're not gonna have disadvantage on this because you notice there's a shadow above you. Someone probably made a calculation. As you start to hear starting to falling towards your direction, as you see with a rope tied around his waist, a very beefy orc jumps out of the building, screaming at you, and he's gonna try to grapple you.
If I have wait, by the way, so I can see him coming down, right?
Yeah, you can see him coming down.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
All of the music stopped at that moment too.
Just pop one of these,
Oh shit!
All right.
We have to be a DC 14 Wisdom save.
As you see that there are more orcs doing that are close to it. So yeah, let's see. That's gonna be a what is the modifier? That's gonna be a 17.
God damn. This orc is fucking wise.
Yep. So these orcs are gonna be jumping down. You see that there are 3 orcs in bungee jump. Wait, that's not an orc. That's just a goblin.
Oh fuck.
And they're gonna try to grapple you guys.
Wait, just the goblin?
It's a goblin. As they're screaming as they fall upon you.
So it's gonna try and grapple just... It might be tricky because it's Barry and me.
I know.
I think it'd just be me. Also, Christ, Tobias at acrobatics.
Tobias, for you, was going to ask a vehicle check, so what's your modifier for that?
My modifier for vehicle, it depends well, my proficiency is +2. So, it depends if, I'm guessing dexterity you would want me to roll for?
It would be dexterity. So I assume
I was going to use the first roll. Okay, so that would be...
That'd be a 25.
No, it would be a 23. Actually, no, it'd be the same, yeah. It'd be the exact same. It would just be an acrobatics check.
So you managed to dodge with your with the bike, the movement of the orcs and the goblin. So Barry, you have advantage on this athletics or acrobatics check of your choice.
I'll take my athletics, because my acrobatics is 0. Ooh! 22!
Alright, so... Damn, you beat him. It was a 21, the DC for the
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so Tobias just saved you. Right, so as they start to fall, to try to grapple you guys, you manage to dodge it and duck and weave out of the way. You do see that some orcs that are on some windows, they start to pull like some weapons to start to shoot at you guys. There currently are 3 orcs in a building to the east and 3 more orcs in a building to the west. The 3 orcs and the goblin that jumped to try to jump you guys are going back to the building, and I want you guys to roll me initiative. This is gonna be tier of the mind, by the way.
That's valid.
Nat 20 on initiative, boyos.
Yeah, you guys can drag your tokens, by the way, to here so you can mark.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, cool. I was wondering about that.
Why isn't Fredbot looping the music I wanted to loop?
Did you set it up to loop?
Let's see.
I could have sworn that I should have hit loop. How odd.
Alright.
Yes. Need to roll my initiative.
Yep. You guys use initiative you already rolled. So let me grab some
I'm in a bag!
Yeah, so let me roll initiative for the orcs.
Oh wait, why did you guys roll twice?
Because
right,
Token wasn't down there yet.
So this is gonna be 6 orcs for this encounter. Fucking nerd. Alright.
Give us that sweet orc niche. Oh!
Yeah. Where's the token?
Oh,
It's right there.
Oh, there it is.
It's not showing up for me.
I can see it. Oh, there's another one.
Weird. Gonna refresh roll 20. I already have the rolls for their initiative anyway on my dice. Oh, this is not good for you guys.
Especially with that 8 initiative.
Well, that's just for me. Tobias got a 24.18.
Which is really good because Tobias is our writer.
Yeah, he's
all right.
driving.
Right, so 4.
I feel like Popo should do the moving forward, considering it's all 3 of us.
Probably.
I know.
Just like group select.
Also, why are you? Oh, never mind. Ooh, that's
I'm
more than
in
one
your
orc.
bag, remember?
That's fair. That's fair. My brain stopped working, and then I remembered why. Also, again, bang, lot of orc.
Maybe
Of orc.
Where's that one goblin though? Important question, boys. Where is he?
That's a good question.
You guys gonna... The goblins represented by... the guys that are the goblin were in
By
this
another
building.
orc, you cheap bastard.
No, they were in this building.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, okay.
They tried to do the bungee jumpy trick to try to grapple you guys and get to beat the shit out of you guys separately, but it didn't work, so... Effectively, they're out of combat.
Good.
Alright, well, if I remember correctly, you said it for Naja was an action to drive, right?
I'm gonna say that to drive, you get 1 drive action, and then you get your actual action. But remember, when you're driving,
A drive action sounds like a move action to me.
yeah, move action.
Basically, yeah.
So yeah, keep
So
that in
basically, you
mind.
can act normally, you can just move rather quickly.
Yeah,
Alright, then we'll shoot, I guess, because that guy, he'd be pretty far. I guess we'll shoot the closest orc, so I guess it would be this guy.
okay. Wait, is the bot silent for you guys again?
Yeah.
I think it might just take a minute to loop or something.
The fuck? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it just takes a sec to loop. There must be like some silence at the end or something.
At least it's not a misfire. At least it's not a misfire.
Alright, so as you shoot the orc, the bullet goes through the glass, and you end up missing.
Yeah, fuck it. Tobias will just drive down further.
Right, so you move further, and yeah, you move your token a couple feet. You'll see
Horses, fancy that.
to move up to
I
there.
mean, that I think.
Alright.
As you do see the blimp around there.
Yeah, that one's probably infested with the greenies then.
Wait, what now?
Greenies.
Orcs.
No, I mean like that whole sentence. I didn't catch it.
The blimp is probably infested with the greenies. Then Tobias looks back and sees that both his party members are green. Yeah, don't mean it that way, of course.
Yeah. Damn, can't believe that you can't believe that you've done the thing. Anyway.
Accidental racism is the best racism.
Skip's confused because they're not green. I'm kidding, no. There must be green in universe.
They're green in Tobias's mind.
Yes. I mean, the orcs are kind of a greenish... I mean, to be fair, these orcs are kind of a greenish gray. Right, so this...
You can't perceive gray.
Semantics, they're trying to kill us anyway.
Yeah, go ahead, Pop, go ahead.
So this orc right here is gonna move as he can, and he's gonna take his javelin and he's gonna yeet it at Barry.
Oh shit.
Ha! This is gonna be a 14.
Not even close.
Okay, time for the next one. This one whips out a fucking grenade and throws it. That's gonna be a natural 2, my friend. As he throws the grenade over here, it explodes by the side of a car. Tobias, you managed to easily dodge out of the way of the explosion.
At least
Oh,
they
yeah.
can try to have some aim.
You probably should.
This orc is gonna use a longbow.
Longbow, what a primitive weapon.
So as you see the arrow flying through the skies as you're driving, you see that around here, A goblin falls out of a window screaming as he hit an ally with a natural 1. Oops.
Makes Skip uncomfy.
And I would like Skip and Barry to roll me a dexterity check as you see that this orc grabs a machine gun.
Save.
Yeah, dexterity save.
Ooh,
He grabs the machine gun.
that ain't good at all. That is though. That's a
Speak
15.
for yourself.
That's actually Christ.
So both of you are going to take half of this damage.
Oh yeah.
On the nat 20.
Even when that 20. Remember, you don't have evasion yet.
Also, you're in a
Can we
bag.
change something on Luke's better, by the way?
Sure.
Ooh.
You take half of 16 points of damage.
Ooh,
Oh no,
that's-
he uses the
As he keeps shooting.
Let me find something okay.
Right, Barry, it's your turn.
HK
Ooh. So which place had the orcs that were fighting the machine guns?
I
This
think
one,
it was this guy.
this one back here. I see an orc with a not a light machine gun, but the same kind of machine gun that Tobias found.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Shatter in that whole area.
Oh boy!
Fuck them orcs.
Alright, roll the shatter. They do have some good constitution, though I will let you know.
Oh god, 19, that's too late for a 3.
Let's see.
Nice.
Fucking dead.
Actually,
Super dead.
then I'll save it.
This should work, I think.
Fucking dead. Yeah,
Nice.
they have good constitution. They can pass the safe. No.
Yeah, so that building of orcs, that whole building's gone basically.
Yeah, so as you not really gone because shatter does some damage to buildings, but doesn't like destroy them. So as you as you cast the shatter towards them, the orcs that were there all perish at once.
And just
But I don't know why, but boy, you said all, and then someone got the district call, and that was fucking perfect.
All right, Barry, that was your turn.
Yeah,
one moment.
Oi, criança. Ah, quer aprender inglês? Depois te ensino. So yeah, that was a lot of damage and a lot of dead orcs as you see limbs, guns, and spears flying out of the building with a bunch of broken glass.
Ugh.
that was a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be.
Alrighty, that's your turn, Barry. Unless you want to do something else.
Ain't much else I can do with a bonus action.
Okay, so as this happens, there is gonna be a surprise action as one of the orcs jumps out like a Chad with 2 spears towards your guys' direction. And you see that at the end of each spear there are 2 grenades.
Ooh, actually,
Jesus Christ!
As you hear him screaming, "Whoa!" and in orc you do hear Tobias, "Witness me!"
Esme doesn't
2 references for the price of 1, god damn it!
Tobias will scream back, no!
Alright, so Tobias, roll me a vehicle check to try to avoid this.
I was hoping, I'm happy because I thought I was doomed to always roll nat 1s on vehicle checks.
It's a learning process!
Alright, so unfortunately you didn't beat his roll. So as you do, he falls on the vehicle, drop kicking everyone from the vehicle. So yeah, everyone falls and takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh god, man, he beat the 17.
Yeah. And as he falls, he's gonna take a lot of bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
Well,
You see that he falls with 2 broken legs, screaming like a moron, and he's gonna throw a javelin that has a grenade at close range at you guys.
Natural one, isn't it?
That one.
So he throws the javelin.
That might be the hardest. That might be the hardest I've ever heard you laugh, Bobo.
So
Yeah.
the javelin.
You sounded like me.
It falls to the ground, but then he looks like, oh shit, I forgot to pick the pin. So wait, from where did I pull the pin? Oh no, as he explodes.
That was very violent. Jesus.
I mean, something right, I guess he was trying to get us with that.
I know he was trying to get us with that, but still, he just exploded in front of us. Like,
There's just a shower of guts and blood in you guys' faces. It's fucking horrible.
Skip close to the lid on the bag.
Barry looks fucking mortified right now. He doesn't like this in the slightest.
Skip, it's your turn.
Right, so we've been stopped, yes?
Knock off the bike, basically.
Yeah, the bike is on the floor. You guys have all prone. The guy got a natural one with high severity when you guys were prone. This is fucking pathetic. Come on, green gargoyles, do your job.
Skip notices the grenade on the spear and goes to get it.
Okay, you get the grenade. You get the grenade spear.
She removes the grenade from the spear, plugs it into a slingshot, and fires it at these goons.
Roll me an attack check with your slingshot.
And she is going to pull the pin. She's not a dumbass.
Yes.
Ooh, God, 26.
Asshole. Leave us alone! She flings it.
Alrighty.
Probably beating some poor fucking brain with that higher roll.
As you hit the grenade, could you roll me 5d6 for me?
Ooh!
And I'm gonna roll the dexterity checks. Probably not gonna matter, but
Probably not gonna matter. It's just 17 damage.
About as much damage as my shatter.
that's a success, so he takes half damage, so he lives. That's a fail, he's fucking dead. And this is a d10, what the fuck? And that's another fail, so 2 of them die. Alrighty, so one of them lives that at death's doors.
Cool, goodbye. That's really epic.
Alright, so this orc is dead. Alright, so Tobias, as you're on the floor...
Wait, real quick, bonus action hide back in the backpack.
Okay, roll me... I mean, it's gonna be pretty hard to hide in the backpack since they see you...
Basically for cover's sake.
I know, but you're wide in the open. It's pretty hard to, you know, not see you.
You know, I can just not hide if that's fine if you don't want me to.
No, you can try, but it's gonna be harder. Anyway.
Understandable. Right,
so,
I'm good at this.
So, Tobias, my boy, my dude.
I'm good at this.
Alright, Tobias will get up, ringing in his...
It's not really your turn.
Is it not? Oh, okay.
Yes, because as you see...
God damn it!
One of the orcs bungee jumps towards you.
These bungee jumping orcs are getting on Tobias's nerves, but I'm enjoying it.
I am
Roll me an athletics check or acrobatics with disadvantage because you're prone. As you hear him screaming, "Whoa!"
Uh-oh.
For fuck's sake.
Wow.
Why do I have such shitty dice?
Why
I deserve this. I just want to do funny bungee jumpy orcs. Come on, man.
Imagine
I mean,
the
this
orcs
is
just
funny.
like...
These guys are eating shit, and that's hilarious.
The orc tries to bungee jump down and Tobias kicks him back in the air.
So you kick him right in the nutsack, and that destabilizes him, and he headbutts the floor. The man is fucking unconscious.
I'll take any grenades if he has them and get back on the bike.
Yeah, and for the second one that you see that is there,
God damn it.
they held their turn to be initiative.
Watch that. He held his turn to watch that guy eat shit.
He looks beans as he pulls out a fucking Glock and tries to shoot you, Tobias. Since you're prone, he has disadvantage.
One bracket. He missed me.
He shoots the floor.
So why do you have disadvantage if he's prone? It sounds like that should be the opposite.
No. When you're because trying to hit a target at ground level is harder than hitting a target that's standing in the air. Oh, that's standing.
Yeah. So it's when you're close to them, it's advantage. But when you're far away,
he's up a building, so it's going to be harder if I wasn't standing because I'm on the ground. So I'm splayed out, sure, but I'm not like standing. The same thing as like why.
It feels weird that that's how that works.
Yeah. So Tobias, it's your turn, my dude.
Usually when people are standing, like it's usually at ground level, so it's hard to hit someone who's splayed out on the ground if they're standing up because there's less of them to see. But yeah, Tobias will loot that guy for any grenades or landmines, and he'll jump back on the bike.
Okay, so you lift the bike up with half your movement, and with your other half of movement, you get on the bike.
All right. Yeah, not have anything on him.
Yeah, you would need to use all your movement for this.
Okay.
You still have your action and your bonus action if you want to.
And then I'll just hold my action to, I guess we'll shoot that, and if we can, we'll shoot this orc.
Okay, because the other one is unconscious right now.
Now this is a gun. That's 24.
ooh,
That's a hit.
That's that's a 6 damage.
Oof. I wish there was like a great weapon fighting style for... Yeah, your weapon is fine, you don't need to roll for jamming during this combat.
Oh, okay.
That's what your natural 20 gives you. So there's no chance your weapon will jam during this fight.
And that will be it for Tobias.
Okay. Time for more orcs. Orcs. If the initiative order would go along... Please, work!
never. Don't work.
Roll 20, let me click the little arrow. There you go. Oh yeah, this orc's a corpse.
Yeah, see, it worked.
Yeah, this orc is, wounded? He's not having fun, he's gonna shoot the bag.
He's gonna shoot the bat.
He's aiming for me!
Yep.
Wait a minute, hang on, how did you know? Shit, I guess I didn't roll high enough on my 20,
Either way, I would say that you've been seen going in and out of the bag, and you're not there currently. So like, I'll just shoot the bag.
You're
That's
out in
fair, I guess.
you're out in the open, to be fair.
I got into the bag!
Right, so that's gonna be an 18 as he pulls the bow and arrow and shoots you.
Shit, that hits!
Right. So that's gonna be, where's my D8? There you go. Ooh, that's nice. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Jesus Christ, it's half my current health!
As he shoots you, you hear some mumbling and grumbling from the orc, but yeah, that's it that you hear from him. You're in the back, so you don't really see it. Barry, you just felt an arrow hit your back, but it didn't hit you. That's funny.
You heard a scream,
where the arrow fired from?
Same place, skip through the fucking grenade.
Let me just aim a little thing over in that direction then. It's just a small thing, you know? Just
yeah,
a small little guiding bolt.
Okay.
25.
Mess with the gob, you get the Glock. As you shoot the guiding bolt, you don't even need to roll damage. You have like 3 HP left.
I'm gonna do it anyways, because that's 12.
Boyo!
He's fucking dead, Jimbo.
Good. Ooh. And then I don't think there's much else I can do for my bonus action because I'm very much a caster at this
You have
point.
your move action to get on the bike.
Oh, I'll get in the bike with Skip then.
Alrighty. You get in the bike. Skip, it's your turn.
There's nothing I can really do.
Okay. You're in the back crying. You take the dodge action.
Essentially, yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take the dodge action. Thank you for the idea.
It's fine. The orc that is looking at you, he takes cover right now, and he's gonna shoot you again, Tobias. So just to know, it's gonna be harder to hit him now that he has actual cover. Does a 12 hit you?
12 does not hit me.
So as he shoots you, it just hits the side of the bike, but since it's so sturdy, it just deflects out of it.
Your shitty Glock can't hit me or my back properly.
Alrighty. Speaking of Tobias, it's your turn, my dude.
We're gonna take our shot. There's a 24 hit.
I guess it does. Wait, let me check. Yes, it does.
Yes, if I remember. What type of cover is it? Is it 3/4 or half?
It's 3/4, so it hits anyway.
Yeah. Yeah,
Basically, he's 13. So
8 damage.
you blow his head off.
Is everyone on the bike?
Yep.
It's bias drives.
Alright, so you're driving away, by the way, or are you going towards the Zeppelin?
Driving away. That Zeppelin can wait.
Okay. So, as you drive away, you get deeper into the city. So, as you start to drive, you get deeper into the things. Around you see rubble and more rubble. And you do see that you're starting to go to a highway that is elevated. So yeah, you have choices on where to go right now.
We can only see.
Do I see the road? Do I see the off-ramp sign and stuff? Does anyone put anything new there?
It has like a little writing in Orcish. Do you read the thing?
Yep.
Right, it has a writing of territory of the Green Boys ahead, like up ahead to the north, and it has like with big exclamation marks, Death Zone, don't go there. Like up even more northwards.
Bias doesn't have a map, so he doesn't know where to go.
Up to you.
I'll look back. Does anyone have map?
I don't remember bringing that map for Dogtown.
I have a map, but not for here.
Flash will shake the jeans, shake the lamp. Haven, do you have a map?
Nope.
Damn, right.
Where are we trying to go in here, anyways?
Awaiting civilization, if anything.
Finding missing people now. It didn't say where they were. I guess that's what missing means.
Maybe we could try to look for clues around this town? That's the other thing.
Like our chances with bungee jumping orcs and goblins.
Let's not drive around the streets, because I remember one of the orcs we rescued from that Harvey place telling us that the streets here are just infested with this kind of.
So this way is the Green Boys, right?
It says that it is Green Boys territory, but you don't know if there's more of them there.
Oh,
This way is the Death Zone, correct?
No, the Death Zone, from what they say, it's way up north. That there are warnings like, don't go.
Oh, also, we should all stop for a second. I have something that can help us out.
We'll stop the bike.
Alright, so I assume you guys are going off-road right now?
Off-road to a safe place.
Alright, so as you guys travel off-road, you go towards the side of the road, and you hide there.
I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay, so as you spend 10 minutes, casting the spell, I would like first you guys to roll me a stealth check.
All of us?
All of you? To see if you
I
guys
mean,
are...
group stealth check sounds like... Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no!
Ooh. White 16 healing.
Yeah,
And we
roll
roll
me
my
a
stealth check. And an 8 in the die.
Alright. So, your average stealth is gonna be not the best, but Tobias did pick up the slack for most of you.
Oh, he definitely did.
Right, so we're gonna do some rolls.
So just everybody get that 16? That is if we manage to be unnoticed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
gets 16.
For Tobias, no damage, so.
Lucky you.
Lucky you.
You do see that from some buildings, there are some goblins and some orcs that are coming out. They seem to have like some chains, some weapons. Seems to be about 14 orcs. And they're starting to look for you guys, but they don't seem to notice you.
Hell yeah. So once it's got us all patched up, we're just gonna like blast out of here then.
Yep. And with your 16 passive perception, Barry, you do see like a little bit of a manhole to the side, and there's something with yellow eyes staring at you that is going, psst, hey, psst, hey.
Guys, it's just Jesse.
What's up?
I'll take it. And do you know? Oh yeah, because how close would she be?
She's about 15 feet of distance from you guys on a manhole. Here, it's safer down here.
We need to hide our bike though. If we don't want it stolen from you by these orcs.
Beans, just throw a blanket over it. They're dumb. They're not gonna notice.
Tobias doesn't have a blanket.
Barry does.
Oh yeah, you have the pelt of that really big dog. That could work.
Yeah.
That was the pelt will work. Yeah, if I could just throw the pelt on there.
Also, while we're healing, Skip removes the arrow from himself, because that was still there.
Yeah, the arrow was between the bag and you, my dude, so you had to
I
remove
know.
it earlier.
I know.
Over here. Just, I don't know, throw a blanket or something painted pink or purple.
I actually might be able to do something similar to that.
Great! Skip's like already going and like yanking on Barry to hurry up.
Wait a second, Skip. I need to. Ooh, I have an idea. And I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy away from us. To make a distraction in a different area.
Smart. So,
I like the sound of like a bike crashing in an area away from us.
alright, so roll me a deception with your wisdom modifier.
Oh, I just realized what that meant. Sorry, my brain was not functioning there.
Yeah, roll me a d20 plus your wisdom modifier if you're not proficient with this, with
14.
14. You see that one of the goblins starts screaming something in Goblin. You don't really understand. One of the orcs.
I do.
One of the
I'm a goblin, remember?
You see that the goblin goes, "Hey, I heard something over there." You see that one of the orcs punches the goblin in the face, and the orc, "Oh yeah, sorry, you don't speak goblin," in Orcish, and they go towards that direction.
Didn't mean to roll that.
I don't think they're going to follow us anymore.
He buys it.
Now.
Tobias will just go. Tobias will go into the manhole.
And before going,
Before you go ahead.
sorry, I'm just thinking right now. I'm gonna.
Thinking about what?
That's all I can do. Actually, he's gonna go down manhole.
Okay. So you guys go down the manhole. Let me just grab some sewer ambience.
How tall is the sewer?
Strangely enough, there's about 16 feet of tallness. Strangely enough, it's pretty tall and pretty wide. You do see that there in the water there seems to be like sometimes some robots that seem to be like drifting to the water, and wherever they go, there seems to be less dirt in the water. As you do see Jessie Slip, she's not with the dog anymore, and she is, she has her gun out, she's looking. So yeah, you guys had quite a noisy introduction.
Yeah, we forgot about the bungee jumping orcs. Probably would have been a good thing to remember.
Yeah, that's smart. So what you guys doing here?
I don't know. Tell us, Tobias. Why are we here again?
Well, I'm just trying. I want to get civilization, and we don't have a map.
Well, you Humies, you have a Humie with you, right? I mean, 20 years, but still Humie.
It's not exactly a human, but...
I am half human, yes.
Shit, the Harlequins in the background!
Shit. Well, look, I cannot take you guys to my home because they would eat you all.
Who would eat us all?
My family, they're all kobolds. They look at you and say, tasty. They're pretty hungry, so I'm not gonna take you there, but I could take you guys to where there's a group of Humies.
I don't think we need a group of people. We just need a map.
Actually, Tobias, they actually might have
Are we here looking for missing people?
Skip, I think that might have been the first mission, but we're sort of down on manpower.
I mean, there are three places that have like your Humie types around.
And if we go there, we might be able to find a map from them.
Or maybe someone to sell us stuff. And I don't think I could take care. No offense, but a rescue mission's kind of not a good idea when I only have 13 bullets left and 3 magazines that could explode if I shoot them.
Oh, do you need bullets? I have some bullets on me, actually.
I mean, there's a guy in town that trades stuff. I could take you there. He's a bit of the lonely type and wanders around, but he has been around.
Also, Tobias, if you actually do need bullets, I have 8 on me. If you need some.
I'll take them.
I'll give him my spare magazine.
There's been a traveler guy, long cloak, has like a black metal plate on his chest. Seems to be using like black metal gauntlets as well. Wears a weird black helmet. He is followed around by what's the name again? Like a little bird, but it's like a little birdman, but a person that talks weird.
Oh, can't be weird.
I'm gonna roll history to see if I know what that is somehow.
Can't be weirder than a man who can change his face instantly or a giant cat.
Fucking! Bird people. No. Yeah, I didn't. I don't think there was another. Is that I think. Is that a winker? Why do I know?
Pink. You didn't even wait me to say if you would know this or not.
I'm fucking imbecile. I'm sorry.
You didn't even wait me to say if you could or not.
I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. Go ahead.
Because none of you would fucking know what the thing is. You never interacted with something like that.
Fair enough.
Even on a 20?
My dude, I was going to say there's no need for rolls because none of you would know.
But my thing, like knowing things.
I know, but this doesn't match with your thing of knowing things.
Okay.
Because it's different knowledge, different stuff, my dude. Chill a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Chill the goblin tits.
I'm sorry.
Little bastard. Anyway.
Get on with it.
Anyway, you do see that the little goblin, found by weird thing. There's also this really tall man that follows them. There's a whole party of people that seems to follow this merchant. Weirdly enough, there seems to be like this weird fluffy thing that carries this stuff with two really big chests on the side. Weird.
Fluffy thing that carries? Tobias roll history at all?
He's probably describing a cow or a bull.
Yeah, I think that's a bovine animal.
Is that something you eat?
Oh yeah, you can eat it.
Well, then she loads the gun.
But I would make sure they're fine with you eating and that you want to piss off a group of people.
Yeah, that's right. That's probably not gonna roll. She unloads the gun. So yeah, if you want to, I can show you.
Rodrigo, a Bia quer saber da onde que são os lugares
Oh dear.
das pessoas que tu tá jogando.
Being talked at.
One moment.
Sure. I feel like I should put on music again because this ambience is so ambient. It's inaudible.
Is it actually that quiet?
I can't hear it at all.
I'll dim you the music I'm listening to.
Eh?
Yeah, I can't hear it either. Wow.
I'm not saying about this in front, but I'm just saying I'll dim you the music I've listened to this session.
I
I've enjoyed it.
We're playing anything.
Sorry about that.
It is all good.
It's fine.
Yeah. So what were we talking about again?
The bovine animal.
Oh yeah, the bovine animal. I mean, I can take it to that guy. He probably has something or two things.
Well, if he has a map or bullets or rations, I'd love to talk to him.
I mean, if you want food, you probably go to the food sanctuary with the dog people.
What?
The dog people.
No, the other thing.
Food sanctuary?
Yeah, there.
It's like this big building that dispenses food out of it. But what they do is that they give those fluffy things to the sanctuary, and then they get food out of it.
So you're talking about a farm?
Kinda? I mean, there's a bunch of those little metal men around there, and there's a bunch of those humies that live nearby it. Although there's one really scary humie that lives there.
Well, if anything, if you could take us to them, that would be fantastic.
Okay, I can take you there, but I only can take you close to there because they don't really take kindly to me. After I try to... You know what? I'm not gonna talk about it.
Or did you try to eat a cow?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, I can show you guys around for a price, of course.
Yeah, sure, what's the price?
Do you guys have more food?
I have more of the sauce.
It's gonna need to be something more tasty than the sauce. I drink the life juices and I quite like it, but yeah, I'm gonna need more than that.
Skip pulls out a can of tomato sauce.
That's the sauce.
That's the sauce, baby. But I don't want sauce anymore.
have some food, but I need that for me. I don't have much.
Do you have something else you can give me so I can show around?
Got this like this shoulder pad, if I remember. And the bronze centurion armor.
Do you give her the centurion armor?
I give her one of the sets of centurion armor I still have.
If you want to do it, roll me a persuasion and tell me the argument that why she would want it.
Well, you could give it to someone, to sell to someone, to get some food, I guess. I guess you could use it as a little holder for your dog. I don't know.
I know, Jimmy. It's pretty small, though. This is pretty big.
You can grow into it.
She's doing the big think. She's thinking right now. Let me roll for her brain cells. Your poor innocent child. Okay. She grabs some wraps and some rope. She starts to rope it and try to tie around. And she's dragging to the floor, scratching the floor. Okay, follow me.
Alright, Tobias will follow.
Alright, so you guys are following Jesse?
Seems like it. So Lizzie BRB, by the way.
Oh yeah, he went to the bathroom. So let's wait for Lizzie.
I still feel like we should change the music again because it keeps just being silence.
Yeah, this is weird. The bot is strangely silent because I just placed some ambience. And should be playing the ambience.
Yeah, pub game. Am I the only one that was thinking did Leslie eat the dog already? Oh, no.
What? You got some crazy background noise, serious.
That's not me.
I'm a fan.
I don't hear anything.
I kind of hear it on the background of Siri.
It might be the ambience. That's overtaking. That's too loud for me, so I can't hear it. I don't know.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, anyway.
So is Lizzie back?
Definite.
Oof.
That is big oof. Biggest oof I've ever had.
That is indeed a big oof.
The big oof.
Bruh, that's definitely not very
The large oof.
But do you guys mind if I make the session a bit shorter today?
Yeah, I don't mind.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do some extra stuff and then I'm gonna finish up the session.
Yeah.
Just feeling like maybe making shorter games might be better for me.
I'd appreciate that.
I wouldn't mind shorter games.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Lizzie?
He's still different.
Oh boy.
He's just embracing the sewer life right now. Contributing towards it, I'm guessing.
Jose!
I'm back.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. So just to catch you up on what happened, they managed to convince Jesse to guide you guys through the sewers in trade of one of the sets of armor.
Makes sense.
Nobody gets to find something to eat.
Alright, so specifically, you guys want to go to the merchant, to the civilization of Humis she mentioned, or there's a third option where she says that there's some people that are stuck in the danger zone.
Resupply, then the danger zone, because you want to go in there half baked.
Okay, so the merchant guy is probably gonna have equipment for you guys, and the other dude, the civilization, the dog people are probably gonna have more food for you guys.
Dog people?
Yeah, they have a lot. They talk with the dogs and something, and yell at them, and one of them could turn into dogs.
Whoa.
Concerning, to say the very least.
As long as you don't bother them, they will not bother you.
So they aren't immediately hostile then.
I mean, as long as you don't kill the dogs, they're okay with it.
We would never kill the dogs if they didn't attack us, at least.
I mean, if the dogs attack me, I'm gonna pop a cap on them, but survival.
Survival, I understand.
So I presume we're just going there then.
How long do you think it would take for us to meet these people?
It's up to you. I'm just a guide here.
Fair enough.
Plus, they don't really take kindly to me.
So you'll just stay back while we go in?
I just show the way. You guys go in, and yeah, they don't see me.
Fine, fair enough.
I might looks at the bias.
Yeah, I might have done what he said, and they're not really happy with it. Oh well.
What did you do?
Get a cow.
I wanted some extra food. They have a lot of food. They wouldn't bother, I getting some food. They like those big fat fluffy things.
Oh, that.
All this talking about food is making me really hungry. Can we go?
Yeah, fair enough.
No.
I have a family to feed. Anyway. She's dragging this set of armor. So, above game, are you guys going to the merchant? You guys going to the apparently civilization that she's talking about, or are you going to the people that are on the danger zone?
It sounds like we're going to those places in that order.
Yeah.
So first to the merchant?
Yep.
Okay. So as you guys are traveling, you see that as she travels, there is a place where she stops. She pulls a pipe, and a little entrance opens, and she kicks in the set of armor into the little entrance, and you just see a bunch of these little cobalt eyes glowing in the darkness, and this little hands just dragging the thing there, and she closes the little hole, and does the little, cleaning her hands thing.
Okay, now I can move normally. Let's go.
Alright, follow.
So you also notice that her movement is a lot more quadruped than actual bipedal as well.
Lizard.
Yeah, like lizard. And she stops once in a while, looks at a sewer mouth. She seems to be looking at you, Tobias and Barry. You would have better perceptions. You see that each little thing is marked with some runes. Since you, Barry, know Draconic, you know that some of the runes say east of the city block danger zone, and then she keeps going. The other ones say eastward of food sanctuary. It has very simplified names until you do get to the one that she stops.
That's the spot.
As there's a sewer grade that goes to the museum, that goes to museum of junk. And she just looks at you guys.
I'm gonna be waiting here. You guys go there. Not really my problem.
Also,
Museum-
Hang on, it's a museum of junk in common.
No, this is just in Draconic. It's written on the sewer gate. Museum of Junk.
this is exactly where we need to go. The grate says museum. It's a museum of junk.
Huh?
Oh, you can't read it? Oh, I'm sorry. It's sort of a
No, that sounds fun. Can we go there?
We can have it.
Yeah, the guys you're looking for is on the museum. It has like this big statue of a rocket or something. It has mostly trash there. Nothing really worth it.
Oh, then that's exactly where we need to go then.
Yeah. Just, I believe he's on the second floor of the museum. Just follow like this weird painting things that are marked, and you should find them.
Perfect.
Okay.
Skip your head inside, excited to see junk.
Barry falls behind Skip.
Okay. You guys can go do that. I gotta be here. If I'm not here, it's because I either died or I had to run away because of big crocodiles. Actually, we got luck. Actually, I got lucky that I didn't see any of them.
Hopefully, it's on.
Yay! Anyway, till later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
So, as you guys get out of the sewer gate, it's actually better because, you're no longer smelling the horrible senses of the sewer. You guys are back to the surface, so I'm not going to drag the map as well because you guys don't know where you are in the city right now, so I will do that once you guys know where you are. And you do see this very, very large, almost like an academy kind of building that is broken down and teared apart. There seems to be like this grand metallic rusted statue that has a bunch of overgrown vines and plants around it. Seems to be like some kind of rocket that has a bunch of rooms that still glow into its side, like this magical reddish glow to it. The entrance of the museum seems to be open and has seems to be open. Like both of the doors are open, and you see a tapestry that has like the symbol of so it has a symbol like it seems to be established that has like a symbol of a money, and there is another tapestry that says, let me remember the name of the merchant because this is going to be important. All right, here we go. You find that it is the trade. It seems to be like a tapestry that advertises for Mr. Shiv's wandering caravan of goods and collectibles. Second floor at the golden gilded door. So as you guys enter the building and start to get inside of it, the place is dusty and broken down as you see multiple statues and mannequins on the inside, like wearing sets of armor, which unfortunately, as you check, are not really metal and more like a kind of like a plastic fiber kind of look. Replicas of weapons, replicas of what seems to be vehicles in like a small scale. Here's where we're gonna end the session.
Ooh. Alright. Bunch of junk.
Yeah, a bunch of junk.
Please,
I don't know this guy with a model collector.
I can't believe you just ended the session by taking us to the fucking garbage heap. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean what's wrong with you? Skip's living for this.
I can't wait to see all these guys as Gundams.
I mean,
all of his painted model kits.
I mean, you joke, but there's there's an actual like one of the models that you see is like a model for a mecha where a pilot would be.
All of his painted model kits that turn to life and attack is when we enter.
Fuck.
They all roll at they all move at half speed because they're painted and all the joints are clogged up with paint. Because this guy didn't tape off the joints properly. Give him a break. It's supposed
A
apocalypse.
new enemy, a medium swarm of tiny constructs. It's just a bunch of Warhammer figurines.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
How did you
warhead?
Hey, come on, man! No spoilers.
That's absolutely rancid.
Now what? That's just gonna be the result of somebody learning animate object in mass hysteria with all of those figurines.
The guns actually work now.
I can't wait for a bunch of Guyvers just there.
Oh shit, it's Keisha Mijimura.
So yeah.
That is no Zaku, son. That is no Zaku.
By the way, Siri, could you cut the string, Siri, by the way?
One sec.
Okay.
I didn't realize you guys had ended.